Everybody doing today? I'm Austin with Bar Survival. This is my very first episode on the channel, so if it's not up to par, I apologize. Not an expert, nowhere close to it. But with all that being said, today on the first episode, I want to talk about the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9mm. Just a little review on this. I've had it for going on, I believe, 2 years. Shot it quite a few times. And I made it work for me. It shoots relatively well for how compact it is. So out of the box, you're going to get the gun, of course. You're going to get an 8-round mag. You're going to get 7-round mag. And before anybody says anything, it's clear. No magazines in it. So basically some specs on the gun. Just a little bit about it. It's a strike-fired polymer frame gun. It's got a barrel length of 3.1 inches. It's got a overall length of 6.1 inches, and it's got a total weight of 20.8 ounces, I believe. So it's not like unwieldy, I should say. But there's some things that I like, there's some things I don't like, just like with anything. And I just kind of wanted to talk to a few of those points. So starting out, we'll start with the pros. So some of the pros is it's very, very comfortable in your hand. You're not really gonna lose control of it with it being so big, and it's not like fitting in the palm of your hand. It's so small. So plus it also makes it great as a concealed carry gun. And this is just a concealed carry holster that I had made for me. But yeah, it's very comfortable when you put it in your waistband. It's not gonna roll around anywhere. It's not gonna go, flying away. And it honestly, you can't even really feel it when it's in your waistband. It shoots relatively well. The sights come pretty, lined up and everything. You got to do a little bit of tweaking to it, just depending on how you shoot. It doesn't come optics ready. You can get some models of them that do come optic ready, and I wish that was one of the things that I would have done. But I got this a little while ago, and so it's not really anything I'm too much worried about. And this one model in particular does come with a manual thumb safety. So it's safe, safe and clear right there, if it'll focus. Of course you got the slide lock and your takedown lever, and it's super easy to take down. To take it down, relatively simple. You're just gonna lock it back to the rear. This takedown lever right here, you're just gonna pivot it down. You're gonna send the slide forward, and you're gonna have to pull the trigger. Like I said, this is clear. Pull the trigger, slide will come off. You'll take the barrel off, take the spring off, and it's good to go. To put it back together, you're just gonna do let it focus. You're just gonna do the exact opposite. Put the slide back on, like that bad boy back to the rear. Flip that takedown lever, and you're good to go. Shoot just like new. Honestly, as small as it is, and I love how small it is, I wish I had something that had a little bit more magazine capacity. If I'm concealed carrying and I'm wanting to defend me, my family, stuff like that, I'm gonna want something with 12 to 15 rounds. Now, I can't really fault Smith & Wesson for that. It's a compact gun for a reason. You're gonna have to get into subcompact or even kind of more full size if you're gonna want something a little bit larger in magazine capacity and everything. And 12 to 15 rounds, I'm looking to get the SIG P320 X Carry, which is just a subcompact, comes optic ready. It comes with basically everything you'll need. I believe it has a 15-round magazine capacity. I might be wrong, don't quote me on that, but if I'm not mistaken, that's how much it is. Another one of the cons is I don't really, so it comes with a manual thumb safety. However, it also comes with a trigger safety, and I don't really see the point in that. If you're gonna have one kind, you don't really, in my opinion anyway, you don't really need a second safety. If you're gonna do the trigger safety, do the trigger safety. If you're gonna do the thumb safety, do the thumb safety. There's not really any reason to have both. I also wish, which I look for a lot of guns like that since I'm left-handed, but I wish it would have come with an ambidextrous, at least slide lock. If it's gonna have a safety on it, might as well put it ambidextrous also. But I've kind of made it work for me where I'll lock it back and, you know, just kind of do whatever I need to with it, strip it down to clean it, shoot it, whatever. I've also made it work in the magazine drop. I just kind of take my middle finger right here, and while I'm shooting it, I'll just drop that magazine, throw another one in, it's good to go. I also wish that it would have front serrations. Instead, it's got these little squiggly serrations right here to where you can grab it, lock it back, send it forward, do whatever you're gonna do. I'm one that I like to grab it from the front, do whatever I'm gonna do with it. If I, you know, do whatever, I reload, bam, and I like to grab it from the front. That's just me. It doesn't necessarily not work. However, I feel like with the front serrations, and I may go get this milled and Cerakoted, I just feel like it would be a little bit better like that. And like I said earlier, I also wish it would have come optic ready. I'm one that I want a red dot. I like red dots. They make it easier. If I can, you know, make shooting easier, if I can protect my family a little bit easier, I'm gonna do it. There's not really any point in not if you have the resources. However, if you don't have a ton of money to go out and spend on a red dot, I don't really have a ton of money to go spend on a red dot. I'm gonna want to, you know, I'll deal with the iron sights however I need to. It shoots really, really well with an iron sight. So, I mean, there's not really any particular need for it, but it does make it obviously easier. Just like if you got an AR-15, you're going to be able to shoot it a whole lot better, a whole lot more accurate with a red dot. One of the questions I was thinking about while, you know, planning to make this video is, should you go out and buy one? And that really all depends. If you're gonna, you know, if it's a concealed carry and you're gonna plan on defending your family with it, honestly, it's a great gun. I won't discount that. However, I would opt for, you know, these guns run for, I believe, right at $500, $499 at the making of this video. I would just go with, honestly, going with a Canik TP9, any one of those models, Glock 19, just something that's going to give you a little bit more magazine capacity, considering you would hope that you would never have to use it. But if you do, I know me personally, I want as many rounds as I can possibly get. If I could shove a 50-round drum in there, I would, and still comfortably carry it. Obviously, you can have that for your gun, but I would opt for a little bit bigger magazine capacity, which I will end up getting that P320X carry, and I will end up giving this one to my wife, which it will be less likely for her to have to use it, considering normally everywhere she goes, I'm there, and I'm always carrying my gun. I don't hardly go anywhere unless it's just illegal to. I always carry my gun. If you're gonna have one, carry it. Go get your concealed license. Depending on the state, it may be concealed carry. You just look up your gun laws in your particular state or under your particular circumstances. And but if you're gonna have a weapon, a pistol, and you're planning on, you think you might need it for your protection, your family's protection, carry it.